Major automotive manufacturers are ramping up production of electric trucks as a key strategy to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions of their vehicles. University of Michigan and Ford Motor Company researchers addressed this question in a new study and evaluated the savings in greenhouse gas emissions relative to gasoline-powered pickup trucks. The study was published online March 1 in the journal Environmental Research Letters. This is an important study to inform and encourage climate action. Our research clearly shows substantial greenhouse gas emission reductions that can be achieved from transitioning to electrified powertrains across all vehicle classes, said study senior author Greg Kaelayan, a professor at the School for Environment and Sustainability and director of the CENT. In the study, researchers conducted a cradle-to-grave assessment of the life cycle of pickup trucks and compared the implications of pickup truck electrification to those of sedan and SUV electrification. With a focus on evaluating greenhouse gas emissions, researchers looked at 3 different model year 2020 powertrain options: internal combustion engine vehicles, hybrid electric vehicles and battery electric vehicles, for midsize sedans, midsize SUVs and full-size pickup trucks, accounting for d. They found that for sedans, SUVs and pickup trucks, battery electric vehicles have approximately 64% lower cradle-to-grave life cycle greenhouse gas emissions than internal combustion engine vehicles on average across the United States. This study can help us to understand the potential impact of electrification from an emissions reduction perspective, particularly as we introduce new electric vehicles, and how we can continue to accelerate our progress towards carbon neutrality. We're proud to partner with in this critical work, said Cynthia Williams, Global Director of Sustainability, Homologation and Compliance at Ford. The study offers several key findings. Researchers, for instance, found that replacing an internal combustion engine vehicle with a battery electric vehicle results in greater total tonnage of greenhouse gas emissions reductions as the vehicle size increases, due to the greater fuel consumption of larger vehicles. Though the percentage savings is about the same across vehicle classes, on average, replacing an internal combustion engine sedan with a battery electric sedan saves 45 metric tons of carbon dioxide equivalent. Replacing an internal combustion engine SUV with a battery electric SUV saves 56 metric t. The researchers also found that battery electric vehicles have larger greenhouse gas emissions in their manufacturing than internal combustion engine vehicles, due to battery production, but this impact is offset by savings in their operation. This study expands upon previous studies that have focused on comparing battery electric vehicle sedans to their internal combustion engine or hybrid counterparts, Kaelayan said. In addition, we analyzed the regional variation in emissions considering differences in electricity grid mixes and ambient temperatures, and we also explored the effects of the rate of grid decarbonization on emission reduction. Vehicle emissions vary across the country, as different temperatures. For electric vehicles, the greenhouse gas emissions intensity of the local electricity grid is also an important factor. Researchers found that public concerns about battery electric vehicles having higher emissions than internal combustion engine vehicles or hybrids are largely unfounded, as battery electric vehicles outperform hybrids in 95% to 96% of counties, while battery electric vehicles outperform internal combus. Deployment of electric vehicles and expansion of renewable energy resources like solar and wind should be done at the same time, Woody said. The benefit of each is increased by the development of the other. The other authors of the study are Parth Vaishnav of the School for Environment and Sustainability and Center for Sustainable Systems, and Robert Declina, Hung Chul Kim, James Anderson and Timothy Wallington of Ford Motor Company. The study was supported by Ford Motor Company through a Ford University of Michigan Alliance Project Award. Materials provided by University of Michigan. Original written by Laurie Atherton. Note: content may be edited for style and length. Maxwell Woody, Parth Vaishnav, Gregory A. Kalayan, Robert Declina, Hung Chul Kim, James E. Anderson, Timothy J. Wallington. The role of pickup truck electrification in the decarbonization of light-duty vehicles. Environmental Research Letters, 2022. 17, 3, 034031, doi, 10. 1088-1748-9326, AC 5142 University of Michigan. University of Michigan. 2022, March 4. Greater greenhouse gas reductions for pickup truck electrification than for other light-duty vehicles. Science Daily. Retrieved March 4, 2022 from ift.tt/zrjl97r University of Michigan. Greater greenhouse gas reductions for pickup truck electrification than for other light-duty vehicles. Science Daily. https://ift.tt/zrjl97r. Accessed March 4, 2022. Please support my channel to grow by pressing subscribe button and the bell icon. We will notify you technological news. Thank you.